David Barry reporting for Jewish Online Magazine. My special guest today is Ros Astaire from WeightExpectations. Thank you for joining Jewish Online Magazine, Ros.
Hello.
Ros, can I begin by saying I love your strapline, enjoy life, enjoy food.
Yes, I believe in that. I believe that one should enjoy food and be relaxed around food.
Are people's weight expectations generally realistic, Ros?
Well, actually, that's a good question. I would actually say, on the whole, no. I think a lot of people feel that, in their 20s and 30s, they were a certain weight, certain shape, and now, 10 years on, 20 years on, a lot of people feel, oh, I really want to be that weight again. I really want to feel and look how I did when I was 25, 35, when I got married. It's not necessarily realistic, I'm very pragmatic. I have the Weight Expectations program is realistic, and it's also long term. So I try and sort of come to a happy medium with my clients, and get them to accept that they're never going to be the same weight as they were when they were 25 years old.
What are the general issues, Ros, that people have to confront upon their decision to lose weight?
Well, I think, it's all a matter of understanding what change means and how to incorporate small changes in their to suit their lifestyle. It is to do with acceptance, open-mindedness, realistic expectations. That's what it's all about, really.
And people want to lose weight for a variety of reasons, don't they, Ros?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, generally people come to me because they just feel uncomfortable. The weight's crept on. They just feel, they would feel better having slimmed down slightly, but of course there's always the health angle as well. A number of people need to slim down because of health reasons too. Yeah.
And is it possible to achieve weight loss without dieting?
Well, absolutely. That is my philosophy, of course. Dieting is. Aren't we all fed up with dieting generally? Dieting is restrictive, isn't it? It is following a program. It's probably following rules and regulations. Certain days you can eat certain things, other days you can eat other things. And I do believe when you go on a diet, you have to go off the diet. What about a lifelong approach? That's a no diet approach. Wouldn't that be great? Well, I've got news for you. It can be done. It can be done.
At Weight Expectations?
Yes, Weight Expectations empowers you to make the right choices, to know which choices to make, to put some strategies in place so that you can make small, realistic changes. And, also Weight Expectations helps you understand the underlying issues. Why do you overeat? How do you deal with temptation? What is the right portion for you? What is the right way to deal with, entertaining, Friday nights, weekends, all these life, realistic life things that happen to you? How do you cope with all that when you're trying to slim down at the same time? That's Weight Expectations, the philosophy behind the program.
And it's very important, isn't it, Ros, to try and be the right weight for your mental and physical health?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you're overweight, you don't feel comfortable. It's all about feeling right, feeling happy and relaxed and at ease, not just within your body, but also around eating.
I know this sounds a silly question, Ros, but do you have a typical client?
I think generally the majority of people come to me because they need direction. are sick and tired of endless dieting that just, you know, it's worked, then it hasn't worked, it's worked and it hasn't worked. I have clients who've been on a number of diets, Weight Watchers and Slimming World in particular, Lighter Life, Cambridge, you name it. As I said before, you go on a diet, you've got to come off it at some point. So I have, you know, I think my typical client is either somebody who's been on lots of diets and just sick of it, or somebody who absolutely has no idea where to start and just needs direction and guidance.
And would you say that exercise has a role in weight loss?
Well, what do you think? When we say exercise, I like to call it physical activity, you know, because exercise can have a negative connotation. Physical activity could mean anything. It could mean just going up and down the stairs a bit more often. It could mean parking a bit further away and walking that extra few minutes. It could mean going to a class that you enjoy, or, you know, a walk, a swim, anything that you're not already doing, anything extra that you're not already doing.
Can you provide viewers of this video, Ros, information about your weight expectation programs?
Yeah, I mean, I offer various options, but mainly it's either a one-to-one private session, which are very effective because then I can focus on the client, on his or her issues, what his or her triggers are, you know, and put together a healthy eating plan for that one person specifically. I also offer a group program, which is great fun. It's a 6-week course, and that is more informal and quite motivating, because a few people come together at my home once a week, and we look at different topics each week. So it's slightly more general, but it's also a great way to start on a slimming you know, slimming program that's effective. So it's really the two options that I offer. But I also sometimes do husband and wife together, mother and daughter. I'm happy to go to your home, or you know, come to a group of friends together as well. So, you know, I'm quite
Lots
flexible.
of flexibility there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as well as being a weight management coach, I understand you're a nutrition coach as well.
Well, I do believe that, you know, if you want to slim down healthily, you need to do this with a knowledge of nutrition. You can't just coach people to lose weight. You need to understand, you know, the macronutrients that everybody needs, carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, fats, calcium, fibre. You need a whole range of different food groups, not just cutting one out. So yes, I mean, obviously nutrition comes into it big time, yes. Yeah.
Now viewers have seen this video, Ros, and have decided to perhaps explore weight loss, what message can you give them to perhaps inspire them to go and achieve that weight loss?
Well, I think that you know, if somebody has put weight on and you are feeling uncomfortable, or for health reasons you may need to slim down, one of the, you know, motivating factors to get started is to think back as to how you did feel when you did feel well in those trousers or dress that you felt comfortable in. That might be a sort of trigger to get you going. People embark on a weight loss program for lots of different reasons, and sometimes it is difficult to sort of, you know, turn that corner and get started, and it takes courage.
It does.
Takes
you know,
courage.
Ros, I was shopping with my wife during the weekend, and my waist size is 38, and I got quite upset with myself when I was struggling to get into a size 38. So you know, this is something that I want to try and get going, weight loss, because I really got upset with myself that I couldn't get into size 38.
Well, there's a great example. You know, there's something that triggers you to embark on a journey, and it takes a lot of courage to actually pick the phone up sometimes In fact, only yesterday a lady rang me. She said she's been thinking about phoning for weeks and weeks and weeks, and eventually picked the phone up. And I said, well, thank you and well done, because it does take courage to reach out for guidance and help. But you know, it works. So
that's a very, very inspiring way to end this interview, Ros. Ros Astaire, Weight Expectations. Thank you for joining Jewish Online Magazine.
thank you.